This lesson we're going to be talking about translations. Translations are a type of transformation where you slide the preimage to get the image. So you're adding or subtracting something to the x coordinate and adding or subtracting something to the y coordinate. All right, so in this first example, we want to first note the coordinates of the preimage. So we have N, B, and D's coordinate. And then to each one of those x coordinates, we're going to subtract 4. To each y coordinate, we're also going to subtract 4. So when I subtract 4 from the x and y coordinate of N, I get N prime, which is 0, -1. When I subtract 4 from the x and y coordinate of B, I get -1 and -5 for B prime. And then when I subtract 4 from the x and y coordinate of D, I get D prime, which is -2, -2. In the next example, the vector in the bottom left corner tells us what type of translation we're going to be performing, or the rules for the translation. This vector from the end point to the tip of the ray, we're going to the 2 units to the left, and then 2 units up. So that's what we're going to do to each one of the x and y coordinates. After we write down the coordinates for V, B, and K, we're going to subtract 2 from each one of the x coordinates and add 2 to each one of the y coordinates. So when we do that, we get 0, 2 for V prime. When we subtract 2 from the x coordinate and add 2 to the y coordinate, we get 2, 3 for B prime. And then when we subtract 2 and subtract 2 from the x coordinate, add 2 to the y coordinate, we get 1, -2 for K prime. And then for example 3, we want to observe what type of translation is occurring. So you could just take one point, for example, G prime, G and G prime. So G, to get from G to G prime, you had to shift it to the right 1 unit. So we're going to add 1 to the x coordinate. And to get from G to G prime, we did not have to slide it up or down, so we're adding 0 to the y coordinate. All right, so that would give us a vector of 1, 0. And the last one, we're given the 3 coordinates for this triangle. We're going to subtract 3 from each one of the x coordinates and then subtract 3 from each one of the y coordinates to get our image. When we subtract 3 from the x and y coordinate of A, we get -5, -1 for A prime. When we subtract 3 from the x and y coordinate of B, we get -4, 0 for B prime. And then when we subtract 3 from the x and y coordinate of C, we get 0, -2 for C prime.